Hello everyone, this afternoon we're coming to you from Brian Lara Cricket Academy. You join us for this 10-over match between New Zealand and West Indies. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Hi Mike, thanks for that intro. I've been down pitchside to look at the conditions. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Thanks, David. Let's join them in the middle to find out who'll be fielding first.
Certainly a coin toss to win. You'd have batted every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Certainly feels like there's a lot of runs in the wicket.
Hossain has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Big edge! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Finds the edge. That's out. Caught.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be one run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
3 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 3 for 1. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the university end.
Yes. Get
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Bowlers.
Good return, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. Hossain from the press box end.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yes.
Right out of the middle.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Thick edge.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Yeah.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Drives and misses everything.
Bowling.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
West Indies found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Bowlers. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Wait.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
Pollard, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Mitchell shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
6 runs added there. New Zealand are 32 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from the press box end. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Keepers.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Mitchell didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Yes.
Great shot, great timing.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Super piece of timing.
Full and good night. Just lent on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Misses everything.
Well bowled.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Keepers end.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Perfectly timed.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's race to the boundary.
Russell coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Bowl disturbs the furniture.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Straight to the fielder. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Neesham gets off the mark. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
That's the over. New Zealand are 72 for 3. Pollard has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Edged it.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Opened the face of the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yes, Dad.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. Brilliant diving stop.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yeah, yeah.
Caught!
Oh, yeah!
Completely ridiculous to pluck that one.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yeah.
Massive edge.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Phillips takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep, yep.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
That's the way you want to start your innings. Into position quickly and drills it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Thick edge.
I think it's time to re-look at the run-up. There's definitely something not right.
Always looking to cash in on a free hit. Up to the bowler to come up with something to prevent it happening.
Yes.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Walsh, the spinner, coming into the attack. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep, yep.
Big edge. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Nicked it! They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Santner, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Wow, that's missed the lot. Loud shout. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
And the innings comes to an end. West Indies will need 131 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance. They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Waiting.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Wait on.
Edged. Doesn't beat the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Bolt coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Finds the edge.
Yep.
Chance. Huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Gale has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. Southey from the press box end.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Read that really well. A fantastic back foot shot that's raced through the infield and straight to the boundary.
don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Can't get that outside the ring field.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball. Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those this over.
Wait on. Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's race to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over. 17 runs coming from it. West Indies are 32 for 1. Sodhi into the attack now from the university end.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Gone right through the defences.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Hetmeyer will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just threw the shot too early.
Four runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. End of the over. 7 off it. West Indies are 39 for 2. Milne, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary. little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Gale is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Good return, back from the deep. Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Just a touch short and they're able to sweep that powerfully away to the boundary.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Waiting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. 15 runs added there. West Indies are 67 for 2. Santner, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Right right out of the middle.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. It's going to take something special to get the wicket.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, it was an almighty heave coming down the wicket. We might never have found it if they'd connected.
Yep.
Middle that one, great timing.
Bring up the 50 partnership between these
A
two.
really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Going with pace now.
Into the attack.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Nicely played.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
And that brings up the batsman's half century.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Cuts that off well in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and 4, fantastic shot.
19 runs added there. West Indies are 105 for 2. Bolt is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the press box end. Good bit of timing there.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. There'll be one run here for them.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Yep.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Bolt is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery
Yep.
and move on from there. Gone, played all around it.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Neesham to bowl the final over. They'll need a good one. Not much margin for error. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Pooran takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shot that is off your first ball.
And that marks the end of the match. The West Indies have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon